Leahy. It is Monday, February 20th, the year of our Lord. A show about and as I was coming out, there was another story too. That's what we're there's privacy concern and government to be sure we do. That's what I want to talk about. There's appointed commission. They're having these confirmation hearings. The algorithm that it has on done about Congress is 60 days, but let's here we go. There we go. For you, again, I've been reporting about. I know that I have a CLE and where I've talked a lot about information return, and this has a lot to do with this has. Process all of that information, but that ability, so they're not being limited any longer. And now, all of our lives are also has to do with and pull for another day. But let's look at Warfel, Daniel, digital discrimination. A key factor in disproportionate question algorithm targeted black taxpayers for this is actually in it's what they call the computer doesn't know. The result, though, was something that they don't. Discriminating. The algorithm is discriminating. Enforcement funding. Congress should more lives than an army of true. Black taxpayers are between 3 taxpayers of other races. A disparity. So here's what happens. The algorithm people and about that. And so it matches their income. When it's not, an audit. What happens? Here's tax return in the match. Object, then it's taken as credit for you. What's going on? Target may list. That's not what impact they is. So 5 times more likely to be audited than taxpayers by the IRS for economic policy research. Based on analysis of IRS data, its escalating use of computer algorithms and human supervision. When hearing, we're with a report on 60 days. Oversight into the IRS AI. Congress should mandate the use of AI to prevent biased algorithms. Targeting certain tax to say, well, what color is what, and then match. Well, and it just doesn't make any sense, right? It's like show that than women, and shows that there's a and that meant just a fact that we that men are reasonably very similar things here. 45 uproar over use it to hire thousands of new revenue agents to harass learning and data analysis. They'll do both. Artificial that can indicate potential fraud using technology. But the rise of AI-driven up with human capital. Decisions they make can be difficult in the cloak of bureaucratic secrecy. A computer with no effect. In 2012, the Treasury Inspector General for of the time, this meant taxpayers. Even more disturbing, not a employee, a 100% failure rate for human supervision. Nobody, least of all the effect IRS algorithm. Well, they don't like to give away for. They make it very difficult for penalty. But it's a very difficult process, and it is. It's because the IRS set it up that way. They don't want to. President Biden and other officials to audit taxpayers. That poorer decide that. They've already decided that. Doing IRS collection data may determine that low-income tax wealthy. Again, so it's not that they're going to pay income tax credit is a credit. It's not a refund. If you were wealthy, or the less wealthy. The reverse families, which are already analysis of 2021 internal. Nobody, perhaps not even the IRS itself, thing that appears by the IRS. Well, we don't know that low income until it is too late. It is not enough. And again, I think that the Congress must exercise in deciding which taxpayers to target. Information. That's what we're talking about. This is AI in making enforcement decisions so that tax a rogue, thousands of new human IRS agents. That is the truth. Not really what's it is, and these magical things program that's in the IRS database. So it's not that they're but the desperate to but they're want to seem right. Protection under the law, I think, to many. Can they rewrite? They're going to allow fraud. Is that what we're after? I don't understand what our government is trying. Anyway, that's it's a good story. I'm out of time, so I'm not going to get into this, but I'm going to talk about this case. You're going to let the IRS bank account feel like it. Crypto. Although keep this I think it's important. Thanks for joining. Remember, subscribe. Information out there. So go. Remember, if you the IRS and you don't know, first thing you should go to .com for the sheet. Get your free copy. Join us then. And today we